We've been talking hormone health, specifically those super underappreciated masters of biochemistry. We call them prostaglandins. Those are the control points for many, if not most, of the activities of a cell. That means they're a control point, a major control point for all degenerative disease. And prostaglandins really are the effectors. They do the work in the body when it comes to nutrition. Pretty much all essential nutrients have some relationship to prostaglandin production or prostaglandin activity. And understanding how these things work is going to be very important. It's going to be critical if we're going to be able to harness and leverage healthy biochemistry and soften, mitigate, reduce, relieve the degenerative disease process. We want to understand how these things work. Prostaglandins and other compounds that are similar, or at least have similar functionality, we'll be talking about those later. These are the worker bees of the body. The body has to be highly responsive to the environment. Hormones in general are the mediating element between our environment and our body and our body's biochemistry. Something happens in the environment. We see something, we hear something, we think something, we touch something, we smell something, we feel something, whatever. Something happens in the environment, or we think something, or we eat something, and a biochemical change is initiated via the activity of hormones, via the activity of prostaglandins, which function as a middleman between the sights and sounds and environmental signals in the body. Hormones and prostaglandins and similar substance are middlemen. The environment hits the middleman, and then a bodily change occurs. That means these things are responsible for how the body responds to the environment. Prostaglandins are automatic in the sense that they respond to an environmental change without the involvement of the brain, without the involvement of glands. So there's an environmental change. You cut yourself, you touch yourself, you smell something, you feel something, whatever. Boom, prostaglandins start to change. Just like that, instantly. This is an amazing phenomenon, and it's what makes the body so exquisitely sensitive to the environment. We see something or think something or have an injury, and instantly prostaglandins are effective and a response is initiated. Instantly. And this instantaneity, this instantness, gives the body its amazing sensitivity. The most important point is that this is all derived from essential fatty acids. This exquisite sensitivity that the body has is ultimately derived from essential fatty acids. You think it makes EFAs important? You better believe it does. Now, I'm always hesitant to say what the most important nutritional supplement is. There's not one most important nutritional supplement. It's like having a baseball team. You don't have a most important position in your baseball team. The third baseman is just as important as the shortstop and the second baseman. You're not going to have a very good baseball team if you're missing any of the 9 baseball players. No matter how good your team is, you're not going to win many games with only 8 baseball players. So it's not like one position is more important than the other. And likewise, in the world of nutrition, it's not like one vitamin is more important than another, or one essential nutrient or one mineral is more important than another. They all work together as a team. However, in many ways, the pitcher can be said to be the most important of the baseball players, or of the guys on the team. It's not like you only need the pitcher, but the pitcher an argument could be made that that's the most important position on the team. Likewise, with essential fatty acids. You're not going to live in a very healthy life if you don't have vitamin C or vitamin E or selenium or sulfur, any of these 90 essential nutrients, but essential fatty acids are like the pitcher. Even though it's hard to argue that one nutrient is more important than another, a case could certainly be made that EFAs are the most important of all the essential nutrients via this connection to prostaglandins and these super important, rapid-acting, instantly acting hormone substances, prostaglandins. The last program we talked about a really interesting form of essential fatty acid that is really the turn-on point, the juncture where prostaglandins are actually manufactured. And this is a very, very important essential fatty acid. You'll get it in the Ultimate EFAs. I'll tell you what I mean when we come back from our break. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side.
Turn on the news and you'll hear stories of natural disasters, political unrest, and financial crisis. In times of uncertainty, how will you take care of your family's most basic needs? Food Insurance, America's most trusted provider of freeze-dried emergency food, has solutions that fit your family's needs and budget. Our meals are delicious, nutritious, and come with a guaranteed 25-year shelf life. For a limited time, we are sending a free freeze-dried meal to all listeners of this program. Go to foodiinsurance.com and request your free meal today. That's foodiinsurance.com.
My name is Josh. One World Whey is the best in the market, hands down. I'm in the U.S. Navy, and I live a very active lifestyle. Being a vegetarian, it's hard getting all the protein I need. I tried the vegan protein powders, and I just wasn't feeling any change. The Meathead supplement store whey protein kind of worked for a bit, but it left me feeling bloated, and my digestion seemed to slow down. By some divine stroke of luck, I heard a commercial of One World Whey on the radio, and it struck my interest. I have to tell you, I am so glad I got it. I have been taking it for a week, and the results are amazing. I don't feel tired when I have to get up at 4:30 a.m. I look and feel better. I recover faster from my 2 workouts a day. When I don't have time to eat good food, I take it, and I don't feel the urge to stuff my face for hours.
Call 888-988-3325. That's 888-988-3325. Or visit oneworldwhey.com. That's oneworldwhey.com.
Okay, open your mouth and say ah.
Ah. When your child has a sore throat, you need to know when to get help. The doctor recommended Say Ah Sore Throat Exam is your solution. The scientifically designed oral retractor offers a clear view of the throat, relaxing the tongue and minimizing gag reflex. Compare with a medical grade chart, website, and app. Then you'll know just what to tell your doctor. A wellness plan in your hands in minutes. Go to SAYAHHnow.com. SayAhNow.com. The new mainstay for every family's first aid kit.
The human body is more than 60% water. Your brain and muscles are 75% water. And your blood is 92% water. Water's vital to your body, and alkalizing your water is the key to keep it running at its best. AlkaVision Plasma pH drops keep your entire body healthy, boosts energy, promotes weight loss, and even fights cancer. Call 800-518-7615 or go to alkavision.com to find out more. That's ALKAvision.com.
Ouch! My back is out again.
Hi, Dr. Ortman with Wellspring Spinal Care. If you're experiencing neck, mid, or lower back pain, this information is for you. One of the complaints that I hear is patients receive their typical adjustment, only having to repeat them as the pain returns. Putting the bones back in place is only half of the battle. At Wellspring Spinal Care, we have the entire solution. We use the NUCA approach, utilizing 3-dimensional x-rays and gentle touch technology to deliver specific correction. We then design a custom nutritional supplement program which provides essential nutrients targeting the areas of concern. With a NUCA approach and proper nutrition, you'll be on your way to a faster and more permanent recovery. To get you on the road to wellness, visit drortman.com. That's drortman.com, or call us today, 952-303-9124. That's 952-303-9124. Wellspring Spinal Care, chiropractic done right.
We use mobile devices right against our bodies every day, but growing scientific evidence has emerged showing serious health risks associated with exposure to EMF radiation emitted from these devices. The solution is Defender Shield, the most effective mobile radiation shielding ever developed. Defender Shield blocks virtually 100% of EMF radiation from cell phones, tablets, and laptops, and starts at just $64.99. Buy now at DefenderShield.com. For 10% off, use promo code GCN. DefenderShield.com, the worldwide leader in mobile radiation shielding.
This is Dan Pilla. Do you owe the IRS money you can't pay? Are tax debts crippling you? I've defended people from the IRS for over 30 years. I've helped thousands, and I can help you too. I wrote the book on IRS settlement, and I'm telling you, there's no such thing as a hopeless case. Call 800-34-NO-TAX to finally get free of IRS debt. With the IRS's new programs, there's never been a better time to solve your problem. Call 800-34-NO-TAX. That's 800-34-NO-TAX, or my website, danpilla.com.
By now you know that wireless technology like cell phones do in fact pose dangers to the health and privacy of everyone. Block-It Pocket's wide range of products are unmatched in providing the protection you deserve. No scare tactics, just common sense. BlockItPocket.com offers quality American-made options to alleviate and eliminate these invisible dangers. Learn more at BlockItPocket.com or call 888-315-9618. BlockItPocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
Most of us already know that taking a fish oil supplement to boost omega-3s is a good idea. But did you know that about 60% of Americans are actually deficient in omega-3s? Did you know that most fish oil products contain only about 25% omega-3s and the remaining 75% is undesirable fish fat? Heck, did you know that more than 90% of fish oil supplements sold in the USA are not even made here? If you want to boost your omega-3s using the finest American-made fish oil, check out Nutrigold Fish Oil Supplements on www.fishoil.best. Nutrigold fish oils are independently 5-star certified and guaranteed to be exceptionally pure. That means no more fish burps. Best of all, just one Nutrigold fish oil capsule contains more omega-3s than 4 standard fish oil capsules. Go to www.fishoil.best or call 888-920-1497 and use promo code BESTFISHOIL to get a free 1-month supply. That's www.fishoil.best or call 888-920-1497.
Hi, I'm Rick Ossick with Famous Footwear. Did you know that premature birth is the #1 killer of babies? That's why we support the March of Dimes in the fight against premature birth. Join us in supporting cutting-edge research, treatment programs, and outreach to help moms have full-term pregnancies and healthy babies. Learn how you can help save babies' lives at marchofdimes.org.
Does being over 40 make you feel like half the man you used to be? Do you feel more tired, out of shape, not in the mood like you used to be? Thanks to an exclusive formula, you can help boost testosterone levels safely and naturally. Introducing Ageless Male, a life-changing supplement for men tested to help increase testosterone levels.
You'll notice a boost in your energy levels, workouts work, sex life improves. It's like a light switch goes on.
Try Ageless Male risk-free if you would like to experience what taking Ageless Male can feel like. Support for healthy, normal testosterone levels, healthy energy, and increased performance, and more romance when you want it.
Call 1-800-327-4821. That's 1-800-327-4821. 800-327-4821. 800-327-4821. That's 1-800-327-4821.
Virtually anyone can hack your cell phone and track your calls, your texts, your emails, your every movement, but only if they can detect a signal. Stay one step ahead of hackers and Big Brother with a Block-It Pocket, a custom-made pocket infused with pure silver that creates a complete Faraday enclosure for your cell phone. For free shipping to the lower 48, visit blockitpocket.com or call 888-315-9618. blockitpocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
What would your life be like if you woke up each morning with new vitality, feeling better than you have in years, and you noticed a difference in your sleeping patterns, blood sugar levels, and had a sense of well-being overall? There's something that is changing thousands of people's lives, and you could be one of them. It's called Heart and Body Extract. Sharon Harris, co-creator of Heart and Body Extract, talks about the positive effects of Heart and Body Extract.
What happens with the formula Heart and Body Extract is it's giving the body the necessary vitamins, minerals, amino acids, enzymes, and phytonutrients so the body will heal itself. And yes, the body does have the ability to balance blood pressure, balance cholesterol, clean and unclog the arteries. It can also work on balancing the circulation for diabetics. So the body is an amazing thing. It simply needs some help so it has the tools to heal itself.
Heart and Body Extract gets results. To order your 2-month supply, call now, toll free at 866-295-5305. Order online at hbextract.com.
973 pound. Yesterday we covered male pattern baldness. It's called male pattern baldness, but women get it as well. The week before we talked about the Swear V 3-day cleanse. We've talked about diabetes in the past. We've talked about Alzheimer's, ALS. This week we're going to be covering degenerative disc disease. I also want to encourage you to check out my YouTube videos that I'm doing with my friend Amanda Rideout, health coach, on skincare and essential oils and various subjects. We talked about essential oils last week. If you want to get on the list, send me an email, ben@ksco.com, and just put in the subject heading, I want to be on the list. I want to be on the email list for the videos, for our skincare videos. And there's also a YouTube channel out there somewhere. I'll have to get the information on that. In any case, we do them once a week, myself and Amanda. And I'd love you to check them out. Send me an email, ben@ksco.com, and just put in the subject heading, put me on the list, and we'll get you set up. Okay, so last program we talked about this really interesting essential fatty acid derivative called GLA. It's kind of somewhat essential in the sense that it's a good idea to get it in your system. Your body can make GLA, but a small amount anyway. But it's a good idea to make sure that you're getting enough GLA in a supplemental fashion. And this is one of the more clever moves that Dr. Wallach made. He made a lot of clever moves, but one of the cleverest moves is to stick some borage oil, which is a good source of GLA, in the ultimate essential fatty acids. GLA is like an activated form of omega-6 fats, and then it itself is activated ultimately to form prostaglandins. And this makes GLA very, very, very important for a lot of health issues, especially ones that involve the skin. The skin is probably the most prostaglandin sensitive of all the organs in the body. Certainly it's one of the most, and understandably so, because it's on the outside of the body, so it has to be responsive to the environment. And this makes GLA very helpful for a lot of skin issues. Dr. Wallach formulated the ultimate EFAs and ultimate EFA plus capsules with borage oil, which is one of nature's richest sources of GLA. You get 4 milligrams of GLA per capsule in the plain. The ultimate essential fatty acids, you get 19 milligrams per capsule of the plus. Borage oil contains right around 25% or so GLA. That's pretty amazing. 1/4 of the oil of the borage plant is GLA, and that is really, really amazing considering the stuff is so rare. Other good sources, or okay sources of GLA, include evening primrose oil, black currant oil, but neither black currant oil or evening primrose oil has the GLA concentration of the oil that comes from the borage plant, which is also known as the star flower. Hemp seed oil will get you a little bit of GLA. Barley will get you a little bit of GLA. Other grains have a little bit of GLA in them as well. Spirulina has got some GLA. And as I say, some GLA is going to be made by the body. There's also, these days anyway, a form of a GMO, a genetically modified form of safflower oil, which has been tweaked genetically to produce really, really high concentrations of GLA. Borage is I think it's the highest. I can't think of any other sources of GLA from a natural standpoint. Borage is around 25% or so, as I say, GLA. But the new GMO safflower oil can be around 40% GLA, even higher. Some of it goes up to 60% or more GLA. That is amazing. But then, of course, you're going to be dealing with all the genetic modifications, and you never know when you start modifying genetics. You just don't know what's happening. But you're certainly going to be seeing safflower oil, high GLA safflower oil in nutritional supplements, probably in foods. The company that makes it is a company called Arcadia Biosciences, and they're really making a big push to food processors and supplement manufacturers to use their genetically modified super high GLA safflower oil. The new stuff, as I say, is over, according to the company Arcadia Biosciences, is over 60% GLA. That is astounding. The primary market probably will be nutritional supplements. You can expect to see more and more GLA nutritional capsules that feature this high-tech creation, Frankenstein creation, genetically modified safflower oil. There's a lot of upside to GLA, a lot, especially when it comes to skin health. But because inflammation plays such an important role in the disease process, and because GLA is such an effective anti-inflammatory, pretty much all health conditions, not just skin, all health conditions can benefit from GLA supplementation. Gamma-linolenic acid, for you guys who are chemistry-minded. GLA, gamma-linolenic acid, is important for pretty much every single health condition that involves inflammation, which, of course, is pretty much every single health condition, certainly degenerative health conditions. And this is why the ultimate EFAs are the foundation, or one of the foundations, of the flagship health protocol, Dr. Wallach's flagship health protocol, the Healthy Start Pack. It's anchored by the ultimate EFAs and the ultimate EFA Plus. This whole nature of anti-inflammation and inflammation, both anti-inflammation and inflammation, is really important. And its relevance to the disease process and its relevance to good health is worth spending a couple of minutes on. It's so important, the balance between anti-inflammation and inflammation. The body is constantly balancing things. The body's constantly balancing antagonistic or opposing biochemical processes. So prostaglandins are involved in mediating or controlling anything that happens in the body, and that means prostaglandins are also involved in this balancing process, excitation and inhibition of brain cells. That's an opposing or antagonistic kind of relationship in the body, or a biochemical process that occurs in the body. Excitation and inhibition, and prostaglandins are involved in the excitation and inhibition of not just brain cells, but nerve cells in the body. Same with contraction and relaxation of muscles. Muscles are constantly contracting and relaxing, and sort of balance. If they relax too much, that's not good. If they contract too much, that's not good. It's a balance between contraction and relaxation that allows our muscles and us to move appropriately. And guess what? Prostaglandins control this balance there too. Same with dilation and constriction of blood vessels. You don't want your blood vessels opening or dilating too much, and you don't want them closing or constricting too much. And again, it's prostaglandins that mediate or control this dilation and constriction of blood vessels. These are all examples of antagonistic, opposing processes that occur in the body that have to be tightly controlled and tightly balanced to keep us healthy. To this list of contraction and relaxation, excitation and inhibition, constriction and dilation, you can add inflammation and anti-inflammation as another example of a balancing act that has to occur in the body's biochemistry. And prostaglandins here too are critical in controlling this balance of inflammation and anti-inflammation. So you don't have too much inflammation, you don't have not enough inflammation, and you don't have too much anti-inflammation or not enough anti-inflammation. Okay, a couple more things I want to say here about anti-inflammation and inflammation. And prostaglandin balance is really what mediates this anti-inflammation and inflammation balance in the body. There's prostaglandins that are associated with inflammation, and there's prostaglandins that are associated with anti-inflammation. And even though we beat up on the inflammatory process as being the core, the root of all disease, it's really not inflammation as much as it's excessive inflammation, as much as it's long-term chronic inflammation, as much as it's inflammation that's out of balance with anti-inflammation that is the problem. Inflammation is really important. It's how the body protects itself. It's what initiates the healing process. The inflammatory process, in a way, is more important than the anti-inflammatory process, at least from a survival perspective. And the prostaglandins that are associated with the inflammatory process are derived from a different EFA, a different essential fatty acid, than the prostaglandins that are derived from the derived from anti-inflammatory essential fatty acids. And this is really important. It's a balance of inflammatory omegas and anti-inflammatory omegas, inflammatory essential fatty acids balanced with anti-inflammatory essential fatty acids that is so important when it comes to supplementation. And as it should come as no surprise for you to know that our excessive intake of pro-inflammatory omega fatty acids, or essential fatty acids with pro-inflammatory omegas that contain pro-inflammatory omegas, is really, at least some nutritionists believe, at the root of much of our inflammatory disease health crisis. We will tell you about that tomorrow as we continue talking about essential fatty acids and prostaglandins and master hormones, or autocrine hormones, as they are technically called, on our next Bright Side episode. That'll be tomorrow. So tune in. You're going to want to tune into that if you're interested in learning more about inflammation and anti-inflammation, and how to use your essential fatty acids, and also how to use GLA effectively for inflammatory health issues, especially skin inflammatory issues like eczema and acne. We'll talk about that tomorrow on The Bright Side. Time to hit our phones. 855-660-4261 is our number. Let's go to Mary in Michigan. Welcome to The Bright Side. What's going on, Mary?
Well, thank you, Ben, and I really want to thank you for everything you're doing. I've learned so much from you. You're
thank
just.
you.
I don't know what I'd be doing without you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I have got a heart arrhythmia.
Okay.
And I mean, it's not just skipping a beat. It's really jumping.
Are they drugging you? Are they drugging you out?
And I don't know what that means.
Are you on drugs? Are you on blood thinner?
No.
Okay. Sometimes they'll put you on blood thinners.
God, no.
Okay,
God,
good.
no.
Good. The major treatments for these heartbeat issues are beta blockers, which shut down your heart, poison the hearts, and then sometimes they'll give you blood thinners to keep you from having a stroke. However, heartbeat issues need to be regarded as a short circuit. The heart is an electrical system. It's really, really amazing how the heart works to pump out a billion times in a lifetime. It's mind-blowing, really, and it all involves electrical energy. Now, It's not any different, really. Having heartbeat issues is not any different than having any other health challenge, in the sense that you're looking at inflammation, you're looking at nutritional deficiencies, and you're looking at an imbalance. So let's get to the chase here. Let's cut to the chase. It's really easy.
Can I ask you, if you have had a heart attack, would that?
Doesn't matter.
It wouldn't matter.
No. Well, a heart attack you may have some dead tissue in there, and that's going to also affect how the electrical energy proceeds. But it doesn't matter in terms of what you're going to be doing to prevent this from happening. Okay. So first and foremost, you want to regard electrical conductivity issues in the heart as a sign of some kind of burden on the body. Something is stressing the body out. Now, if you hold your breath, which is a major stressor on the body, if you hold your breath too long and you rob it of oxygen, you'll notice that your heart's going to start to freak out. And that's a classic sign, that's a classic example of how the stress response is related to conductivity, electrical conductivity issues in the heart. That's just for you to observe or to notice the relationship between stress, physiologic stress, and the heartbeat and electrical conductivity. So you're probably not holding your breath. You're probably not sitting there holding your breath, right? But you're probably doing it a little bit. You know, when we're under...
I'm trying to practice the deep breathing that you've been talking about. I mean, I've been following everything you've been saying. So
well, hang tight. Let me finish up here, okay? Let me finish up here. So you're probably not sitting there on the couch holding your breath, but you probably are holding your breath slightly, or at least experiencing shallow breathing when you're under stress. This is one of the ways that we deal with stress, is we hold our breath. In fact, you'll notice before something dramatic like something's about to fall. If you're looking at your kitchen counter and a cup is about to fall, you'll notice if something as benign as watching your glass about to break is going to cause you to hold your breath. You'll go like this, like that. You know, you ever make that sound like that? Okay? That's a sign of how we hold our breath when we're under stress. If you, God forbid, if you're about to get into a car wreck, you know, one of the first things that's going to happen right before the accident is you're going to go like this. I don't want you to imagine getting in a car wreck, but anybody out there who knows that there's a holding the breath response that occurs right before we're stressed. And this will happen in response to thoughts as well. So you got to be able to watch out for when your breathing becomes shallow or when you're holding your breath, and then you want to start you want to reverse that, and you want to, with volition and with will and with attention, with consciousness, practice slow, deep breathing at those times. In addition to the 2 minutes a day that you're spending on the couch, slow, deep breathing as an exercise, whenever you notice you're holding your breath, you want to turn that into an opportunity to deep breathe. That's step number one. Step number two is going to be to eliminate the entrance of any toxicity into the body, and sugar is a major toxin. After the small amount of sugar that we need to run our brain and run some of our cells, excessive sugar is a major toxin, and that will put a super stress on the heart. So keeping your sugar intake down, replace calories from sugar with protein and with essential fatty acids, as well as butter and coconut oil. The more fat and the more protein you eat, the easier it's going to be to wean yourself off of these foods that can mess up conductivity in the heart. That's the second thing. The third thing is you want to start to take in electrical nutrients that are electrical, and there's lots of them. Are you on the Healthy Start Pack, Mary?
I am doing the BTT.
BTT. Stay on the BTT, and you may want to double your dose. Make sure you're sipping on it. Make sure you're on the essential fatty acids, which are also electrical. Magnesium is also very, very important for the heart. It's an electrical mineral. Make sure you're on the Beyond OsteoFX. You might want to throw in some coenzyme Q10, 100 milligrams or so of coenzyme Q10. Make sure it's the oil-soluble capsule. And then I'd probably be throwing in coenzyme Q10's cousin or relative, which is vitamin E, 400 international units of vitamin E a day. Two more things I want to tell you about, so hang tight, don't go away. I'll finish up with Mary when we come back from our break, and then we'll hopefully get to all our calls as well. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. We'll be back after this. All right, we're talking to Mary in Michigan on The Bright Side. Mary, I'm going to go a little quickly here, okay, because I got a bunch of calls I want to get to. So number one, slow, deep breathing. Number two, if you got any digestive issues, link those to foods and eliminate those foods. That's so important. Okay, well, you still got an issue, so something's missing here. I do. All right, well, let me keep going here with some nutritional supplements. The BTT, keep doing that. Sip on it. The Beyond Tangy Tangerine is loaded with the B complex, which are your electrical conductivity vitamins. Cells conduct electrical energy using the B vitamins. Make sure you're getting lots of them. Fresh vegetable juices is also a good source of the B complex. Any fresh veggies will help you. And then the BTT, as I say. A couple other things things that could be important in addition to coenzyme Q10 and vitamin E, which we talked about before we went to break. Arginine is very important for the heart, and taurine is also really important for conductivity issues. They put it in Red Bull for that reason.
What was that one?
It's called taurine, Taurine.
Okay.
Get yourself about 200 milligrams to 300 milligrams a day as a supplement. It comes in 100 milligram capsules, so 2 or 3 of those a day. I'd be using some vitamin A. 20,000 international units a day of vitamin A as well. And then there's a really interesting kind of amino acid sort of substance that we don't talk about a lot, but we probably should, and it's called carnitine. You probably heard of that.
Okay.
And there's different types of carnitine, but you want to at least maybe 500 to 1,000 milligrams of carnitine every day. 500 milligrams of carnitine is probably a good idea. Anywhere from 100 to 1,000 milligrams, but 500 milligrams is a good idea of carnitine. There's a carnitine that's blended with arginine. It's a little pricey, but you might want to try that, or just get plain old L-carnitine and see how you do. And last, but most certainly not least, potassium and sodium balance is extremely important. Excessive sodium can cause arrhythmias and heartbeat problems. Use the Swear V, which is a wonderful way to get a sodium-potassium balance. If you haven't tried the Swear V, I fasted on it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Did a 3-day fast just using the Swear V, and it wasn't not hard at all, and I lost 8 pounds or so. The Swear V is an amazing supplement. It's not really a supplement, it's a food, but it does have an easy-to-absorb sodium and potassium balance, and that might be something else to try. I did say magnesium. The OsteoFX, Beyond OsteoFX is also going to be helpful. I'm sorry, one real quick, because I want to get to some more calls here. Real quick, Mary.
Well, I just wanted to know if I were to email you what I should put in the headline, because I need to talk to you about being so cold all the time. And
you got lots of problems. You got lots of stuff happening. Thyroid's probably involved.
I talked to you last year, and it helped so much.
Okay, we'll do it again. We'll give you another consult again. Send an email. Put Mary from Michigan in the heading, Ben at ksco.com. I'm going to let you go, Mary. Thanks for your call. Appreciate it. God bless. Have a beautiful day. Okay, David in California. What is up, my friend?
Hi, Ben. How are you?
Doing good. What's going on, buddy?
Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
I have a friend, 82 years old.
Okay.
And she is just consulting a surgeon for hip replacement.
Yeah, well, they make a lot of money with hip replacements. Now, I'm not saying she doesn't need one. I don't know her case, and she's 82, and if she's got 8 decades of bad living, she may need a hip replacement.
Well, actually, she's other than Premarin, I don't even know what that is. That's all she takes.
Well, Premarin will shut down her, it'll affect bones, and that's not a great medicine. Pregnant mare urine. It's a derivative of horse piss, if you will. I think I can say that. Horse urine, and they extract the estrogen out of the horse, and they give it to people. That's clever. So anyway, pregnant mare urine, that's what Premarin is. So in any case, building up tissue is what you want to look at. Number one, always correct digestive issues, because if you don't, and at 82, chances are she's not processing her foods and nutrients correctly, and if you're not, it doesn't matter what you take. So you got to make sure that she's processing her nutrients correctly, and that means patching up the digestive system, using the Biolumin Nightly Essence. She can try the Swear V and the Amasai also, which are tasty ways to restore digestive health. The Ultimate Enzymes are also going to be helpful for a couple of reasons. Number one, they'll help her process her nutrients. And number two, they have anti-inflammatory properties also if you take them on an empty stomach. So use the Ultimate Enzymes after meals, as well as in the middle of the day on an empty stomach. And then a little apple cider vinegar will be helpful. Glucosamine can be really helpful for all building needs, and that includes skin building and cartilage building and bone building and building anything, really. Use the glucogel caps, and then take the glucogel caps with the digestive enzymes and after meals, and that will help the absorption. And whenever you use the glucogel caps, you want to make sure you're getting enough vitamin C. Vitamin C and glucosamine work hand in hand. That'll be your Beyond Tangy Tangerine. So the Healthy Start Pack, the Biolumin Nightly Essence, the Swear V products, those can be helpful too. Correct digestive issues with digestive enzymes and eliminating problem foods, that's also going to be important. And make sure she's getting enough protein and essential fatty acids. Those are your prime building nutrients, along with vitamin A and zinc. I'd be using 20,000 international units of vitamin A every day, along with the entire Healthy Start Pack. 50 milligrams of zinc picolinate a day, along with the entire Healthy Start Pack. And then making sure she's getting enough protein. The Ultimate EFAs, EFA Plus pluses can be helpful. GLA, as we've been talking, can be helpful. And then making sure she's got a good source of protein consistently throughout the day. Eggs, whey, seafood, if she can handle those. The Slender FX, if she can handle that. And sometimes protein's a little tricky because it's a little hard to process. But whatever kinds of protein foods she can take in and protein supplements she can take in is going to be in her interest to help rebuild. Even if she has her hip surgery, all of these can help her recover from her hip surgery, in addition to a couple other things. I'll tell you vitamin E, because of its anti-inflammatory properties, 400 international units a day of vitamin E. And then alpha lipoic acid. I love this stuff. Super important for inflammation. We'll be talking about that one in the next few days. Lots of good stuff there for you, David. Even if your friend does a little bit of that, she's going to notice a significant difference. And I got to move on. I want to get to some more calls.
Thank you, Ben. I recorded it. I got it all.
Good deal. God bless. Have a beautiful day, my friend. Okay, Patrick in Texas. How you doing, buddy? What's going on?
Hi, Ben. I was going to ask about my girlfriend. She is taking antidepressants. It seems to be helping, but she's always mentioned that she wanted to do something
more natural.
If she could get off them, she could get off them, she would. And I know nutrition that you can do foods that will help with the serotonin level.
Absolutely. I'll tell you some nutrients that not only will help her wean off of her antidepressant meds, but it'll help her antidepressant meds work better and reduce her side effects, even if she decides to stay on her antidepressant meds. By the way, what's she on? What do you know?
I have no. I never got a chance to look at the label.
Okay, but, no worries. No worries. Here's how you deal with it. Number one, depression is a sign of long-term chronic stress that has been turned inward. That's what depression means. It's when we just can't deal with our lives or whatever stress they are, and we turn that stress, energy, sometimes anger, inwards. In fact, underneath depression, you'll often find anger, and underneath anger, you'll often find fear. And it goes fear, anger, depression in that order. So really, in terms of nutrition, I'm going to give you some great ideas, but you want to get to what's causing the anger and what's causing the fear. And it's understandable in this crazy world we live in that underneath depression, you're going to find anger and fear. There's a lot to be angry about, and there's a lot to be scared about. We're encouraged to be scared. We're encouraged to feel like our survival is threatened. We have structured a society, elites who benefit off our misery, like a vampire, like predators that they are, have structured a culture where we feel like our survival is at stake at every turn. And it's easy to get angry about that, and then it's easy to get depressed about that. So dealing with those kinds of issues is important. And one day, soon, hopefully, I'll be doing a radio program where we just talk about mental and emotional and spiritual strategies, because to me, that's really at the heart of physical ailment: spiritual, mental, emotional, and then physical. So leave that aside for now, although that needs to be addressed. Slow, deep breathing can help with depression because of its ability to help calm the body down and put the body into a more relaxed mode, a more antidepressed mode, if you will. So slow, deep breathing is important. Then from a nutritional standpoint, stand away from foods that spike blood sugar is very, very important, because when blood sugar spikes, the body's instantaneous response is to yank the sugar out of the blood, causing low blood sugar, which can easily cause depression. So making sure she's not spiking her blood sugar or self-medicating with sweet foods, with blood sugar spiking foods. A lot of times people will do that for the energy buzz or jolt that they get. Soda pop is a big culprit. Caffeine can be a problem as well. Anything that spikes blood sugar or hypes the body up can be a problem. Using blood sugar stabilizing nutrients like the sweeties can be helpful. And then also, for all depression needs, you want to think B vitamins. I said the B vitamins were your energizing vitamins, and they are, but they're also the brain vitamins. B for brain vitamins. Any brain issues or emotional issues, think B vitamins. In fact, niacin, for example, has been used to treat social anxiety disorder, anxiety issues. Niacin deficiency is associated with mental health issues like schizophrenia and autism and even depression. So high doses of the B vitamins, including injections of vitamin B12, might be something that she wants to think about. You'll get your B vitamins in the Beyond Tangerine. Have her sipping on that. Other nutrients that are important for brain health, in addition to the B vitamins, include the electrolytes, all the electrolytes: potassium, calcium, magnesium, sodium. And as I was talking to Mary, our last caller, sodium-potassium balance is very important. Have her using the Swear V, sipping on that throughout the day, as well as the Beyond Tangerine, sipping on that throughout the day. And last, but most certainly not least, or two last things I should say, magnesium has antidepressant properties, and also essential fatty acids, majorly antidepressant. The balance is going to be important, and we'll talk about that tomorrow on The Bright Side. Patrick, that's all the time we have for today. So I gotta I got to let you go, and I'm sorry if we left you on hold. That's why I always say call in early on the program. If I left you on hold, give us a call tomorrow. Tell our call screener we left you on hold, and we'll get you first up. Thanks for listening, friends. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You've been listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. Have yourselves a wonderful, spectacular, awesome day. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows, pause and rewind live TV, even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
Do you have difficulty taking supplements? Are you searching for a high-quality, complete nutritional drink that your whole family will love? NutriMedical's Life Support has arrived. All of your daily nutritional requirements in one quick, delicious drink. Dr. Bill Deagle's Life Support is a proprietary blend of vegan protein, activated vitamins, essential minerals, amino acids, probiotics, green tea, digestive enzymes, anti-inflammatories, cancer prevention, detoxification, and much more. Your body will high-five you for this one. Life Support is the best complete nutritious meal replacement on the market. Whether you are an elite athlete, have post-operative challenges, chronic illness, elderly, or a family that just wants a quick, delicious drink, try Dr. Bill Deagle's Life Support for optimized nutrition in one great tasting smoothie. Just add cold water, almond milk, fruit, or anything else you like. NutriMedical's Life Support. Try our great tasting chocolate or vanilla today. Call 888-212-8871 or visit us online at NutriMedical.com. NutriMedical.com.
By now you know that wireless technology like cell phones do in fact pose dangers to the health and privacy of everyone. Block-It Pocket's wide range of products are unmatched in providing the protection you deserve. No scare tactics, just common sense. BlockItPocket.com offers quality American-made options to alleviate and eliminate these invisible dangers. Learn more at BlockItPocket.com or call 888-315-9618. BlockItPocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
This is a healthcare alert from the Pain Relief Hotline. If you, a family member, or a loved one suffers from knee, back, shoulder, or ankle pain and have Medicare as your primary insurance, we've got great news. You don't have to suffer any longer. You can immediately qualify for a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost to you by calling our 24/7 Pain Relief Hotline at 866-389-0620. Delivery is free and all paperwork is handled for you. If you are on Medicare and have knee, back, shoulder, or ankle pain, don't wait. You can qualify to immediately receive a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost by calling our 24/7 Pain Hotline now at 866-389-0620. Our representatives are standing by 24/7 to take your call and rush you your pain-relieving brace at little or no cost to you. Shipping is free and all paperwork is handled for you. Just call 866-389-0620. That's 866-389-0620. Again, 866-389-0620.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states.
Attention Xarelto users. If you or a loved one took Xarelto and suffered a serious bleeding event, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Xarelto is a popular prescription blood thinner used to prevent blood clots and protect patients from strokes. These serious bleeding events have led to numerous cases of hospitalization and even death. Phone lines are open 24/7. Call 800-261-0937. That's 800-261-0937.
Virtually anyone can hack your cell phone and track your calls, your texts, your emails, your every movement, but only if they can detect a signal. Stay one step ahead of hackers and Big Brother with a Block-It Pocket, a custom-made pocket infused with pure silver that creates a complete Faraday enclosure for your cell phone. For free shipping to the lower 48, visit blockitpocket.com or call 888-315-9618. Blockitpocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
Did you know that drinking pure, high alkaline water is one of the most important factors in maintaining high energy and vibrant health? Most experts agree that the water you drink should be at a pH level of 8 or higher. AlkaVision Plasma pH Drops, available only at alkavision.com, combine a unique formula of only the most alkaline minerals. AlkaVision Plasma pH Drops alkalize your water, ridding the body of harmful toxins, and helps you regain health and energy. Alkalizing your water by simply adding 10 drops of AlkaVision Plasma pH Drops helps the body rid itself of acidic waste, increases oxygen content, and raises the pH of your body to healthy levels. And bacteria and viruses cannot survive in an alkaline high pH environment. Order your bottle of AlkaVision Plasma pH Drops for only $29.95 at alkavision.com. That's ALKAvision.com. Or call 269-409-1776. 269-409-1776. Alkalize your body. Supercharge your health at alkavision.com today.
Silver has always been nature's very own antibiotic, and only one system allows you to produce an endless supply of nano-sized silver solutions right from the convenience of your home. Silver Lungs. With the addition of our unique lung delivery system, respiratory infections are targeted directly, where traditional oral administration simply cannot reach. This pioneering method also preserves the original particle sizes and delivers your silver solution directly into the bloodstream. See the Silver Lungs generator and lung delivery system at silverlungs.com. That's silverlungs.com.